I am Overlord and welcome to my Wonderland. A very warm welcome today. Yes, Wonderland's been a little bit mysterious lately, but I assure you I'm going well, just really busy with uni and work at the beginning of the year. And so I'll pop off for giving you a few more updates to my collection. So, I started collecting pop marts as a little side gig. And this is one that I absolutely really love. I got recently. Its color is so fluffy. The main reason is because they released this cute little set, the Addams Family set by Skull Panda, and I tried to resist, but I had to get it. So, and I just put them in with my creepy gals for the moment until I get a better spot to display them. Now then, so big update. I have figured out how to fit another cabinet in my room. So you see how I have these cute little shelves here? Unfortunately, they're gonna have to go for my big plan in effort to fit more figures into my room, seeing as I have a little bit of a space issue at the moment. So they're gone. I sealed, patched the walls with plaster, repainted, and look at the new cabinet I got. So I already have one of these. I was gonna make a video of that one, but since that hasn't come out yet, I'm gonna give a quick mention to this one, because by the time I make a video of them both, I'll probably find another way to fit another cabinet into my room. So there we are, it's fitted in. I'm so excited. So that's hopefully going to cater a bit more towards my Overlord collection. Talking of which, I had to keep the packaging on this one because I'm not sure if the person was very smart or just had a good sense of humor or was just a coincidence, but just how perfect is the box that they used for this? So the soap-in version, I could have kept the 8 there because it is a 1/8 scale. And of course, today I'm reviewing a beautiful figure that's been out for a while, and I finally managed to get my hands on her for a good price. And that is the Overlord Narberal Gamma 1/8 scale soap-in version by Alta. Now, I do love the quality of Alta figures, so I'm super keen to see her in person. Look, even the seller gave me some extras, which is a sweet treat too. Little keyring. I do not have a Demon Slayer collection. It's something, I do have one little Nezuko figure. Oh goodness, I almost forgot her name. Dear Lord. Anyway, oh, look at this little bit of plastic. You know when it just rips off? Just chuck it all in there. I'm sure it's doing its little worth. I'm not sure. Anyway, the box is pretty beat up, I won't lie. It is a second-hand figure. And this one actually goes for quite pricey still. So I just waited around because I didn't want to pay over 400 AUD for this because I just don't think it's worth it in my opinion, though I got close to it at a certain point. Oh my goodness, the box is absolutely stunning. I love the vines. So I ended up paying about, including postage, 360 for it AUD, and I think that's a bit more worth. And I resisted really hard to try not to get this, but I just absolutely love the design. Now then, let's crack her open. Gonna have this plastic prison, even though she's been out there already. Oh my goodness, look at the inside of this box. I am loving this marble design. Instructions. Very glad, even though hopefully it's pretty straightforward. The spear thing I'm curious about. Oh, look at that marble. I just want to pull that out, honestly, and just use it as a base, but yep, no, that probably wouldn't work. Anyway, here she is, and I haven't had this for a while, or have I had it at all? It's been such a long time since I've had anything with these sort of wires. I usually think of, you know, like action figures, so I do not know if any of my anime figures actually have these in the boxes, but considering they were pre-loosened by the previous owner, I didn't have to struggle too much, so I decided just to pull them out completely because that just makes it easier. Second one was took a little bit of effort though. Ooh, and crack open. Ooh. I just absolutely love the chocolate browns on this design. She looks like an absolute dessert, and I didn't think I had anything for Easter, so yes, a happy belated Easter. I don't know if I can claim that now considering it's out of April now. I thought I could still claim it if I got this video out in April, but unfortunately due to busyness I was not able to, so I'm not sure if I can claim that, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Talking of which, oh my goodness, the detail of the spear, the mere gradient of the green vine on it is just absolutely stunning. The mere fact that this looks like a cake topper alone, I think, is what drew me to wanting to get a little bit of dust on the ears there. We'll fix that soon enough. But otherwise, compared to the box, she's in pretty good condition. I'm just admiring her hair sculpt and also the shading too. Just the browns and the blacks on this is just absolutely divine. Mere chocolate to my eyes, honestly. Little scrape there, but nothing too alarming, thank goodness. And the shine, the difference between the matte and the shine on this piece just really helps bring out those complex details. And oh, that face. She does have a nice smug, well, it's not really smug, it's this kind of serious tisk face, but I just love that about Narberal. She's a type of character that at first I was like, meh about, but then as we got later into the series, I really love her character. She does suit being Einsam's companion throughout his little adventures on the side of his main mission, that is. Anyway, bringing out the base. Oh my goodness, I had to rest her in there because there's no she's so detailed with her hair and everything. I couldn't really rest her on the side. That's the peg. I love the texture on this pillar here now. That looks really cool, as you can see. Quite beautifully badass, may I put. And not to mention all the details of the roses and the water too. Though I did find it a bit humorous how it has a bit of a butt imprint where she's gonna sit on the water. So that wouldn't be pleasant. Anyway, clicking into the base, which I wish they did this more with plain bases, where they inspired by marble design. They have both matte and textured blocks on it, but that would simply, I think, add a lot of detail to simple black bases, but I digress. Would I take them over clear bases? Probably not at this point, which I've got talking of bases, I will have to talk about the new pop-up parade base sometime. I did get my latest Urza pop-up parade, which I'll be unboxing soon, so you'll hear about that then, which is, yeah. Anyway, just having a quick look at her. I love to look all around at the figure's details just before I put it on the base, because of course you lose a little bit of details when you put things on bases properly because you can't see them, of course. Look at her back. It's so complex. You think it's a simple figure, but it's a lot of work and just texture, detail, paintwork has gone into this design, and it's just stunning. Gives a bit of a noir 2 feel. Now I thought, gently put her in, but she just clicked in. There we go. Mini heart attack. But yeah, I'm just, when you're just trying to put a figure in nicely and then it's whoa, okay. Now then, this is the bit there I'm like, okay, please fit in properly. So I thought you actually had to clip in. See that little white peg? You wouldn't see it otherwise. I thought you had to click the base, the spear in there, but no, it's actually the vine. So I found that very interesting. Took me a little bit of fiddling around, but not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I thought this would be a bit more intimidating, to be honest. But no, it once I found where the spear went, you can see I was sweating a little bit there, oh. But it did pop out pretty easily, the vine. Once you got it there, it stays in well, but to get it nice and crisply flush up to that peg without it showing any white was a bit of work. So I looked on the instructions and it showed that the vine was actually a little bit down further, so I thought, alright, it's actually quite springy. I didn't fear that I was going to break this at all, to be honest. Quite sturdy, and I just rested under there, which is what I think is as close as I could get it to the original design, which is what I want, of course. But she's together, and isn't she just breathtaking? Now I just have to show a quick showcase just to display her beautiful details a tad bit closer. So as I said earlier, I don't have much room. I don't even have room for her at this moment when I unboxed her. But she is currently in the new cabinet. But until then, I wanted to quickly video her scale comparison. I want to, of course, display her with the gang up top there. And considering she's 1/8 scale, she fits in quite nicely. I think it's because, like, Iron Summer and Albedo are quite large characters in scale, and then both Shaltier and Narberal are smaller, so I think that just kind of works in a way. So I think that's pretty awesome that I'll be able to display her there and not be too worried about the scale looking very off. Which we know, unless you have a shrine, this does not work. Now, apart from the obvious aesthetic things that I absolutely adore from this figure, I just have to point out, like, I'm just like, why am I so drawn to this figure? I think it's also the fact that her base is quite still, that being like a pillar well, and her actual pose, the sculpted pose, is just got so much movement in it. It's like she's sitting still, but her hair is just blowing in the wind, and she's gracefully posed up. For a piece that she's sitting, has so much movement, and it looks so fantastically natural. You know, of course not really natural, but like just fantasy natural and absolutely divine. So happy I can add her to the Overlord shrine. I won't lie, I was tempted to get the other maids. I probably won't get them at this point because saving room for the numerous of albedos. What can I say? Space for my waifu. But if I guess any other Sobin versions of the maids looking this stunning, I might get. Otherwise, yeah, no, I'm very happy with just having her for the moment. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did, and I've got heaps of awesome new pre-orders that I have that I'm just dying to unbox. I have behind on a few month hauls, but I will hopefully get you up to date soon. Anyway, thank you again. Make sure to take care, treat yourself, and until next time, see you then. Bye.